Hello guys, Michael the X here, and today I'm going to be talking about what I'm currently working on. Well, what I'm currently working on, I haven't started the actual thing yet, but I have a basic idea of what I'm going to do. The things I'm going to be doing are actually pretty simple. Hold on, let me go and play this. So, you know what's related about? Which I know is 3 videos related to Friday Night Funkin' back to back. And don't worry, my next one will not be related to Friday Night Funkin' for those who don't want a Friday Night Funkin' video. It's just that I want to talk about this because I want to do this for a while now. I want to do a theoretical new song, or fourth song, or in a case for a duo, a third song for every single character. The only ones I'm not going to be working on are Daddy Dearest and Mommy Mirrors, simply because I don't know what I will do for them, and Monster. I'm not working on Monster since his vocals are so weird, since they're not beep bop boops. They're actual voice lines. And I cannot do a Monster voice in the slightest. Not to mention my mic quality is shit, so there's no point. It would sound really bad. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about exactly my current plans. So, I will go ahead and work on Pico first, since I prefer his vocal sound over every single other character, aside from maybe Take Man and Senpai. But that's mainly because of Plantos. But I'm going to work on Pico since that's the character I have the most history with, since I'm not going to go into detail about it, but when I was a kid, and I mean a young kid, I played Pico Schoolhouse because that was a Flash game. And I was introduced to murder as a 6-year-old. But I didn't care. I loved it. And some people called me a psychopath, but I just found it fun. The game was overall fun. Which is why I have an overall connection with Pico, but I forgot about him until before Friday Night Funkin' came out, but I had a vague recollection of him. And then week 2 came out, which was Skin and Pump. I was like, you know what? Since this is a Newgrounds game, I wonder if Pico's going to join. Next week, Pico. Let's go ahead and get into my current ideas for Pico's song. Pico's song, its current name is Round 2, but that's not going to be the final name. Round 2 is going to be a mix of Pico and Bland in terms of the difficulty. But since I'm not going to, that's in terms of how the song will sound like, since I'm not going to make a mod out of this, since I don't have the capability to do that, since I don't have a computer, and I'm currently trying to find an app that will allow me to use sound fonts. If you have suggestions, then go ahead and say that in the comments below, and I will go ahead and read that comment if it's on this specific video. And then I also plan for the Pico song to have a total of in terms of notes, in terms of the duration of each turn. The first turn, I already have an idea that will be 10 seconds. And then, for both sides, 3 seconds for Pico afterwards. 5 seconds for Boyfriend, 5 seconds for Pico, 3 seconds for Boyfriend. A tiny little bit of a break for both, for about 1 second, and then Pico again. And that for 2 seconds. Boyfriend again, 2 seconds. And then it continues with random seconds. With a background a background track that sounds eerily similar to what Bland, but has its own unique take. Kind of like a remix in a way, but not. Then, let's go ahead and cover Skin and Pump. The current names are the only one that is the final one is the second one. The first one is Boo, which is supposed to reference on how Skid and Pump's signature catchphrases is it's the spooky month, and a lot of people associate spooky and scary with ghosts. So yeah, boo. That's the reason why that's currently the name for it, but I don't think that's going to be the final name. Then let's go ahead and cover the second one, which the code name is TIS, which is This Is Scary, which is a direct reference to the Spooky Month series where Skid says during a certain situation that this is not scary. Not scary. This is not spooky. This is scary. With specifically, I'm gonna make the song sound really, really scary, kind of like a horror game song. And yes, you heard me right. I'm doing that with Skid and Pump, the two most innocent characters in this game. So I'm going to be doing, the context of this is that they realize how much of a danger the lemon demon is, or monster. I only call him lemon demon because he looks like a lemon. And, yeah. And then, let's go ahead and go on to week 6, since week 4, like I said, I'm not doing simply because Mommy Mirrors, I don't want to do another song for her, simply because Daddy Dearest and Mommy Mirrors already have 5 songs. They both individually have their own week, which has 3 songs. Then they have another week with 2 songs, and then Monster or Lemon Demon shows up for the final song, which is why I'm not doing them again. Although, if you guys are interested, I could try my hand on another song for both of them at once. Then, week 6, of course, will be also find the week 6 specific boyfriend vocals. Yes, if I remember correctly, the vocals for boyfriend and inside the non-video game world and then the video game world are actually different. I'll to listen to Rose's Thorns and Senpai again just to remember that. If they're not different, then I'll just use the original voice. But that one I'll do 2 songs as well, simply because of one reason, and that's because that specific week has 2 different characters, Senpai and the Spirit, who, even though they share the same, very similar vocal tracks, I want to do separate songs as their characters are different. Senpai desperately trying to gain that girlfriend over boyfriend, and then Spirit being really mad, trying to win by force, and I mean fast. So yes, I'm gonna make that one fast. And then week 7, which is Tank Man, I'm going to have I'm probably gonna have one song that has boyfriend and the Pico sing. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, just this video I'm using, which is from Strong Bad Bed. That's who this video is from. I just had to quickly check, and imagine the final song that I plan to do, of course, is for week 7, Take Man. The current idea is to have boyfriend vocals, Take Man vocals, and then Pico vocals, and then boyfriend and Pico went together. But then it switches back to Take Man, boyfriend alone, Pico alone, boyfriend and Pico together, take man, boyfriend alone, take man, and all that. And yes, this will essentially give what people really wanted, Pico vocals. I'm purely doing that because people really wanted Pico vocals. Alright, so if you do watch this all the way through, let me know what you guys would want to see first. Would you guys like to see the Pico songs? Oh, the Pico song, the Skin and Pump songs, the Senpai/Spirit songs, or the Take Man song? The Take Man song, I actually don't know what I'm going to do. If we're going based off of his song list, it goes, Then, Guns, which is which, is a reference to, the voice of Take Man, having a really good, and also Take Man also doing that, I believe. Guns is a reference to on how they're in war. And finally, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, which I knew the name for Stress, but Stress is Take Man stressing out over him losing to a punk. So he tries killing him and the girlfriend. And yeah, so maybe I might name it Anxiety. Or, I don't know what else I'll name it. Or hell, I might name it Newgrounds, actually, since it's Pico versus Take Man. Since both of them were actually about to... Well, since I believe at one point Pico was about to become the secondary Newgrounds as a character in terms of the mascot. Kind of like how Luigi's second hand for Mario, either Tails or Eggman are second hand for Sonic. At one point it was Shadow. Or, for Pokemon, it's Pikachu and Charizard. Even though I don't like that, because all the Charizard... Anyways. Those are the best examples I could give for that, but... Yeah, I might just name it Newgrounds. And once these songs are finished, anyone could use them for a mod as long as you credit me. And when you credit me, say I have a channel, but don't link it. Just say I have a channel where these songs came from. That's all I'm going to request. Because I won't have the capability to actually put these into a mod myself, simply due to me not having a computer, since I can't get a job right now, which is why I'm doing YouTube. And I'm hoping I get enough money from YouTube so I can get a computer, so I can actually do stuff I want. Anyways, that's all. See you guys. Thank you for watching. Please like and comment and subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video and like the concept of the video, share it with your friends. If your friends are interested in Friday Night Funkin', I'm sure they would be interested in this video. See ya.